So look, man, I joined Lexit because I tell you straight up, when I met A-Rod, I met A-Rod through my wife, Erica. She sent me some posts from A-Rod. I was like, yo, this dude is money. I like what he's posting. I like what he stands for. Then I saw some stuff on Jesse. Then I saw things on Lexit. And I couldn't help but just, in a sense, I felt like I identified with Lexit, just to be 100. I felt like I identified with them. For me, reason why I joined Lexit is because, like I said, I identify with these people. Now, I tell you this, I may not always be 100% on board with everything Lexit. Let's say they're gonna push, yo, what up, Alexis? You know, like if they're rooting for a certain governor in a certain state, but nevertheless, the main thing is, right, we're telling people, we're sharing with people, basically telling Latinos, hey, exit the Democratic Party. Think for yourself. Be freedom thinkers. Think for yourself, right? Pretty much that's what we're all about here. We all think for ourselves. We rationalize. We have conversations with other people, and we just run from there. I've always been, for the most part, conservative, but I never identified with a group. You know, people like to say, hey, you're a Republican. I'm not a Republican, you know, because I don't agree with those people. And right now, as of late, you got a lot of rhinos, if you may, with the Republican Party. So I'm not a Republican, but I tell you this, what I love about Lexit is they're for Latinos, number one. If you guys check it out, in the whole country, there is no real big movement for the Latino vote or for the Latino community, right? It's either the white people or the black people, if you may, which is why BLM is such a big thing right now, Black Lives Matter. Not to say it's about our color or race and all that. I'm not saying that's what it's all about, but there's a good amount of Latinos in this country, millions of Latinos, but nobody's pretty much tapping in for our voice. No one's really trying to talk to us. Hey, what does the Latino community want? What is their dreams? What are their passions? What are they about? How can we engage with that group of people, right? There ain't nothing like that. Lexit made it a point for that. Number two, which for me was a big, big thing. What up, Slim? Slim, what up, baby? Was that they're people that love God. You know, I'm not gonna say that everybody that's on Lexit is probably believers in Jesus Christ, but Jesse is the founder of Lexit is a believer in Jesus Christ. I'm a believer, firm believer in Jesus Christ. So that was another thing that helped me identify with them, right? Abortion, immigration, I rock with them for the most part on a lot of these things. So that's for me why Lexit, joining their movement, hopping on board, made sense for me. I identified with them, and I want to be a part of something that's way bigger than myself, you know. And I'm like, why not help out my Hispanic community? Because there's got to be tons of people like us, which thankfully, as you guys can see, there's Toro, there's Anaí, and I'm sure there's countless of other people out there. So that's why I joined.